Charlie DiGristina from It's a Utica Thing, Charlie's Pizza. And you're doing something different in Whitesboro. We'll tell you about what we're going to give away, but what's happening starting today in Whitesboro?
Well, Bill, we have this is kind of phase one to a lot of changes we're going to be making. You know, we've been up and down, east and west of the thruway with the It's a Utica Thing event catering with our trailer, talking about Utica, talking about that triple play, the Utica chicken riggies, Utica greens, tomato pie, you know, how great this city is, and it's just an exit. You have to stop and get off, and there's choices. There's choices everywhere. You know, stop, see everyone. There's just a lot of great first, second generation restaurants. What we're doing in Whitesboro is...
By the way, if I can just interrupt, you do something really different so you have the It's a Utica Thing brand, and by the way, one of you have 5 different chicken riggy sauces or 5 different riggy sauces.
Yeah, 5 different. We have obviously our traditional Utica chicken riggies. There is a piggy riggy, a lot of fun, you know.
Which is bacon, though, right?
Yeah, real bacon in it, yeah. There's a veggie riggy, kale and carrots in that one. There's a vodka riggy, a roasted garlic riggy, and then obviously our straight marinara, our marinade sauce.
And it gives you the recipe. It's really quite, I have to tell you, it's authentic. And I'm not a jar sauce person, but it is really good.
Yeah, the development side of that was, it took a lot of time. I was picky. You know, you went from cooking in an 80-quart pot to a 1,200 gallon.
Yeah.
So things change. So but you certainly can. I'm a believer in it. Obviously, I grew up. We would never even consider buying a jarred sauce, but I can tell you that it took a lot of time, and the ingredients are real, legit, and the flavor is just like Sunday dinner.
Which is awesome for people around here on the go, but also you sell them all over the country. And the other thing that I have to say that you do, which I kind of I do like, is when you're traveling across the state, in many cases with It's a Utica Thing, you're always giving credit to, for instance, chicken riggies, where some legendary restaurants in the area, Greens, Joe Morelli. The tomato pie. You credit when you really kind of become this ambassador of Utica, but you don't just talk about yourself, you talk about others as well.
Well, you have to. I mean, I've been in this business since 1988. And, maybe a year after Chicken Riggies got developed, you talk about Utica greens, you have to mention Joe Morelli. He's the maker of them and just a great man. And really everyone here, it's important for me to, it's the power of the brand as well to talk about it, and people are interested in it. People know it, and everybody should be talked about in this city. What all the hard work and traditions and recipes that they put out.
I will tell you, talking to the Broadway, the actors that are with Spam-A-Lot, they've been here for a couple of weeks. It is interesting as the one thing, because we were interviewing them to talk about what it's like being in Utica and all of these questions about the area, and every single one we spoke to started out talking about the food. Every single one. And there was one of the, I forget, he's playing King Arthur or something, but his claim is that he has had chicken riggies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then he's been here since Thursday every day. And he'd been here before and couldn't wait to get back here for chicken riggies. So It is interesting. The brand, the Utica name, has really taken off here.
Yeah, I never really realized. I mean, I guess I did, but traveling as much as I do, excuse me, and being up and down, east and west, from Buffalo all the way down to the Capital District and downstate, people know Utica. And food is one of the biggest and most important things that they discuss. Chicken riggies. I never really heard breakfast, lunch, or dinner on chicken riggies. Yeah. I've heard it on tomato pie. But I think it's not a bad idea.
So what do you have, obviously, the Charlie's brand here, and It's a Utica Thing. You said Syracuse, Buffalo, Albany. So what else do you have?
That gets into, well, when you talk about, so you're in Syracuse. I'll let you explain this. But when you talk about all over the state, all over, that's traveling, and also this sauce and your tomato pie and is in grocery stores around the state.
Yeah, we're chain-wide and price shopper, locally. Obviously, Shenantry's is a Utica Thing. He's got all my flavors. we're throughout the state on about 300 independents. So, we just picked up Wegmans. We're working on some other things right now. So
that's a huge pickup, Wegmans. And I got to say, what helps is you got amazing packaging, and I really appreciate that you put the pronouncer on Marinade for people.
Marinade.
On
Well,
the
I can't
jar.
say it any other way. I don't really.
You got the pronouncer for it right on there.
And some Italians will tell you, "Oh, that's a Utica thing." Trust me, that pronunciation is a Utica thing.
It must be fun to watch people
I think it's
try and
normal.
pronounce.
So
It's normal.
it's normal.
Okay, so Jeff's question is though. So you have Charlie's, you have the It's a Utica Thing brand, and the food truck. But then what's going on in Whitesboro is really what's happening at your restaurant in Syracuse.
Yeah, we have Utica Pizza Company out in Syracuse. Branding this up throughout the area that we're in, we really got to umbrella everything together. Our first phase is our Whitesboro location. We are making some changes. It's more of a Utica Pizza Company Express. We are focusing on a classic New York style pizzeria. We're going to have the hand toss. We're going to have the upside down. We're going to have all the calzones, a variety of sausage rolls that we have in there, salads, overstuffed hot and cold subs. We're actually going to be featuring our paninos, which is a flat crust sandwich that we have only on the trailer. We make those ourselves. We have an oregano roasted garlic infused, a rosemary olive oil infused, and they are absolutely wonderful. Steak and greens, chicken and greens.
Oh.
We'll have our family packs, and we're
You
really
you're doing
excited
upside
about
down and the hand toss.
We are.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
You think go in there and get a slice for lunch? I want a little bit of both right there.
So the question that I've seen asked is, how is this different from Charlie's? What happens? You're calling it an express?
Yeah, well, we started out a pizzeria when we first began, and then we really turned into a restaurant that serves pizza. I really want to get back to what we began with this particular location. We have 3 phases to what we're going to do in this area. This is the start of 1. I'm really excited about phase 2 and phase 3 to come.
All right. You don't want to talk about 2 and 3 yet.
Not yet. It's
Okay.
a little bit of
All
a
right.
surprise right now, Bill.
All right. Okay. Now, speaking of surprises, you have some giveaways. So, number 1, tonight's game is the tiebreaker. Tonight ties. I'm sorry, it's not a tiebreaker. It ties the AHL record for the most sellouts. We've already really beaten it, but they don't count playoff games.
This is regular season.
So this is regular season,
yes.
consecutive sellouts. We are about to tie that record tonight. And it is I believe it's sold out. There might be a handful of tickets, but you have a pair of tickets to give away.
I do. We have a pair of tickets. Obviously, I won't be attending the game tonight. We have a grand opening today, so I'm going to be there till the end of the evening. But yeah, we got a couple tickets that we're going to give away. We got.
Let's start with that. So, Davey, caller number 5, pair of tickets to tonight's Comets game. Caller 5, and you'll transfer them. So you'll need their. Do you have the tickets in hand?
And I could email them to you, whatever you want.
Okay, we could do that. Yeah. All right, just get their information. Caller 5, and then you want to give away some sauce here.
Yeah, we have. You got like 6 cases here, Bill. We got a variety from our chicken riggy sauce to. I think I brought some of the marinade in. I brought some of the roasted garlic riggy. I think I even got some vodka riggy in there as well.
Pretty cool. And so today is your grand opening at the Whitesboro. It is Utica Pizza Company.
Correct.
And so you open at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, 11 o'clock. We got for the whole week through to Sunday, we have 20% off of everything. That's including specials, no coupons, no restrictions on anything, 20% across the board. We're also going to give away some sauce today at that location as well.
So if you walk in the door
yeah.
and you get a jar of sauce to try.
First 100 customers coming in. We'll have a variety of our riggy sauces there. We'll giving away.
All right, Oprah, thanks for coming in.
You get some sauce.
Everybody gets sauce. So okay, very cool. And opens at 11 o'clock. You're in the same location as the Charlie's Pizza.
Yeah, 131 Oriskany
next to
Boulevard.
NBT Bank over there in the plaza.
Colonial Plaza.
So
yes.
okay, Rob wants to know, how would Claudia Tenney pronounce marinade? Would she call it marinara or marinade?
I'm pretty sure she would not say marinade.
Okay, just checking. All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't think Anthony Brindisi would say marinade either. I'm not sure.
He might.
We'll have to ask him that
comes
tomorrow.
to my place quite a bit. He might say marinade.
We'll have to double check on that tomorrow.